Hello aspirants, welcome to GDC English classes. So let's have a discussion on inverse agonist. As you know already, our pharmacological drugs are agonist, antagonist, partial agonist, inverse agonist. So apart from inverse agonist, already three definitions are posted in our shorts videos. So go through that. And inverse agonist. So inverse agonist is nothing but inversion. It shows action opposite to the agonist. So agonist showing action in the form of positive like 10%, 20 up to 100%. So agonist shows a 100% response similar to endogenous molecule. For example, beta-nicol is a agonist similar like acetylcholine. And here inverse agonist. So inverse agonist shows action towards the down. Agonist shows action towards the positive side and inverse agonist shows action towards the negative side. So here inverse agonist, one of the example, beta carbolin. Beta carbolin is an inverse agonist at GABA receptor. So how can you understand the inverse agonist? There is a one property, constitutive property. Constitutive property. So the constitutive property telling that it have some energy. For example, without binding of a ligand, receptor can shows its action. Without binding of a ligand also, receptor having some ability to respond. So that ability is known as a constitutive property. Without binding of a ligand also, receptor shows some ability that is known as constitutive property. The response may be 10%, 20%, but by binding of ligand, it may shows 100%. So this 10%, 20% of less ability of receptor also can be inhibited by this inverse agonist. Inverse agonist inhibit the constitutive property of a receptor. So inverse agonist shows action opposite to the agonist. One of the common example, beta carbolin. So this is regarding the inverse agonist. Subscribe to GDC English classes.